Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I am walking at the college today. It's a really pretty day. I did a video a few minutes ago. I said it was summer. It's not summer yet. Don't know what I was thinking, but it's almost close enough. So please, if you watch that video and you heard me say it, you'll know why. All right, y'all. Some training right here. Power Lead Systems, Exitus Elite, IPS. I don't care what it is. Easy one up. It won't even matter. Let me ask you something. The training that you're, or not training, but what you're doing to get out the people, are you in it? The videos, are you in it? Your pages, do they know who you are? Whatever way you're getting out, the emails, are you personalized? Or are you just copying something that this carbon copy looked like somebody took off of, I don't know, some website or something? I mean, people join people, y'all. You cannot get any further away from that than doing that. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason, y'all. Even when I got in online business, I didn't know what I was doing. I sat down at a kitchen table with a $4 stand and my other phone. I only had one phone since then, to be honest, y'all. That was been back in 2015. I don't change very often, 2014. 6 months later, y'all, I was free from the job. It wasn't because I knew what I was doing. It was because I understood a couple things. Getting seen and getting heard. Let these people connect with me, showing I believe in something. Sincerity is the answer. Applying action, being accessible. Those are the glue that y'all are scared of. And that's reality. If you're not making it, it's because you're not doing these things. And you're always going to see other people in whatever business you're in that's making it. They're blowing past you and you're wondering why. Now, when I first started in online business, we had a Facebook group, and one of the biggest issues I saw, people try to make it into a social club. So they spend all day inside that Facebook group, where I myself, I'd be out there hammering away in the trenches, which back in the day with Facebook, used to be at work at home, work from home opportunities and stuff like that. Man, I was getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day, posting stuff, telling people what I thought about my business. And then for the last 5% of the day, I would pop in the Facebook group, all my new members that just came in. I was getting 30 plus a day, to be honest. We're having over 300 plus members what I used to put in a month. And the very first business I got into, it wasn't because I was some tremendous guy. It was just I was excited and I understood the basics. If I'm not getting seen and heard, I'm not going to grow. And most of y'all, you want to hide behind a sales funnel, some default page, whatever that default page is, thinking you're going to get rich with nobody knowing who you are, and you're lying to yourself. Y'all, things haven't changed. I mean, technology may have changed, but basically, the things that make online business work, they're no different, a lot different than the Amway days. I mean, I'm telling you the honest truth, y'all. So, getting over your hang-ups is a big part of it. And here's the thing. A lot of y'all know this. What scares you the most? If mash and record and walking around scares you the most, it's probably exactly what's keeping you from making it. And that's just reality, y'all. I hate to tell you that, but you're going to have to want your business so much that you don't care what people think anymore. You get to the point that you don't give a damn what anybody thinks, and learn to just let go. Find something that you really believe in. Use your strengths and the way that you get out the people. Then you'll never ever be that person that I'm gonna hide behind a sales funnel and send out an email and that's it. Y'all, a sales funnel, a capture page, sales page, all that is just tools. You are your business. People join people. I got that right from day one. I was sitting in a Facebook group. Car and Petty was there. It was for a business. Never been on the leaderboard or anything. Been there about a week. Now, God gave me one gift. It's the ability to figure things out, right? And I was sitting there and it hit me. It hit me. I swear to God it did. And I wrote it right here in the Facebook group. I wish it was still there. I'd go take a picture of it. I really would. I was like, the answer is sincerity. And I know Karin probably thought I was crazy. But that's when people started coming in. Now, you have to take steps, but applying action is going to teach you what you need to know, y'all. Your business is going to tell you what you need to know. So I had been working, it was about, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that, maybe even later. I was working 65 hours a week in a restaurant, trying to figure out how to do all my business so I could come home and, be free for me and my son, who was, a single full-time dad, spending way too many hours, couldn't be in his own house for half the week. So we're doing this business called Automated Wealth Network. Tim Chisanis, he was one of the owners. So I had reached out to Tim and I was like, buddy, I just spent 2 hours helping this dude come into the business. And I thought he was going to give me a pat on the back or something, And he was like, stop doing that. I was not expecting it, y'all. I didn't have a sponsor, to be honest. I did not have a sponsor. I was trying to figure everything out. Still excited. So he was like, stop doing this. It's called Automated Wealth Network for a reason. And he's like, you are going to confuse your downline. They're going to think you're going to have to do the same thing, and they're not going to do it. He says, you're shooting yourself in the foot. He says, secondly, Shawn, he says, I know the situation you're in. Tell me how many hours I was working in a restaurant. He's like, in 2 hours, how many times could you get out to people? Talking about posting Facebook, because he knew I did Facebook, right? And I was like, you're right. And he was like, listen, this is what I want you to do. He says, I want you to pick one way to get out to people, and I want you to master that one way. Don't try to do these 10 different things. And he's like, and don't come back, don't message me until you make $500 in commissions. That night, y'all, it changed everything, because like a lot of people, I was excited. I was running around, my head chopped off. I was trying to learn how to do email, Facebook, YouTube, whatever other fandangled way, solo ads and stuff like that. And he told me, he's like, you don't have to do all that. The thing is, I already understood getting seen and heard and showing people that you believe in what you're doing. I learned that back in the Amway days when I was 19 years old. I knew how sharp they were and stuff like that. I never made any money in Amway. I was way too broke. I was too young. But I read the right books, and it taught me to think the right way. And I saw the right kind of people. And like I said, God, one of the biggest gifts I ever got from him was teaching me how to figure stuff out. So when I hit the ground running in the business, I just need a little bit of guidance. Tim Chisanis at that night told me that. It changed everything, I went to number one on the leaderboards really quickly after. I stayed number one until I left that business. $33 commissions when it just wasn't the right kind of business. I hadn't matured enough to get into a life-changing income business. Well, when I left there, y'all, I had focused at Facebook, and that's how I got free from the job. In 6 months' time, May 7th of 2015, I was already free from the job. When I left that, I decided to pick a different way to get out to people. I started doing YouTube, right? I didn't know what I was doing. Just wanted to try something different, right? Wanted to pick a different way. So I started doing YouTube videos. Listen to this, y'all. Within a month and a half, I was already making $13,000 a month. In a month and a half's time. And here's the weird part. You ain't gonna believe this. I had thousands of, leads. Part of my team, but anyhow, I had a lot of people that had contact with Facebook, right? I wanted to know that it was coming from YouTube. So this is the craziest thing in the world. You ain't never gonna believe it. I never told anybody as far as my list or anything. I was doing YouTube videos, and I just started hammering away at YouTube because I wanted to know that my leads were coming from my own actions, right? I would never tell anybody to do this, but y'all, even then, I went to $13,000 in the first month and a half with that technique, with a business that was more life-changing, right? So to me now, obviously, I've done Exitus Elite. I'm a huge fan, y'all. I've been with them now since August the 1st of 2016. It is the cash cow. It made more money than this. Best owner, one-time payment, get paid how we want to get paid immediately, always 100% commissions. I couldn't be happier, to be honest, y'all. I've got over 500 videos for this company. Go to YouTube, type in Shawn Powell Exitus Elite, and just let it scroll. I'm gonna tell you, your computer probably stopped before you hit the bottom. But that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Focusing and learning the basics is not going to change. Now, whatever new fandangled way you want to get out to people, it ain't going to matter. Most of the time, I'm sitting in my computer. I'm sitting in the corner down here, somewhere in this section right here, and that became kind of my basic because nobody else had the view that I did with the little framing and stuff. So I was trying to make myself stand out even more. But y'all, I use Powell systems to make all my training pages, my mega swipe files, I could put all my proofs of income up. My downline can use it. My 3-generation bonus training, my own team sales pages. So I give these people incentive to join me. Any page I create for anything on Facebook, if I make it for a YouTube video, whatever it's going to be, I give it to my team so they can use it as well. So I'm branding myself every step of the way. If it's an email, I'm branding. I've got a picture of me and my son together, I'm branding me. If it's a capture page, it's me in it because I'm branding me. I want these people to connect with me. Once you get to the point that you understand that online business is about people joining people, finding something you believe in, learning to get over your hangups. That's what online business is about. If there's one thing I say, it's just throwing a dart and hitting it right in the middle. It's going to be getting over your hangups. Getting seen, getting heard, getting comfortable using your strengths. You don't have to do videos. I didn't ever say that, y'all. All I'm telling you is make sure these people are connecting with you. And whatever your business you're doing, you're going to see yourself start soaring up. I was always head and shoulders right from the get-go because of my excitement and enthusiasm. I had no way out. 26 years in restaurants, my little boy and me, I got to the point I didn't care what anybody thought. I wanted my freedom for me and my son more than anything else. He's 16 years old now, y'all. I've been home for more than half his life. And I can tell you, the basics, what I just told you, as to why I'm there, why I've been number 1, number 2 in the world in everything I've done. Go do your fandangle new way. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm 50 years old. I'm old school. I'm going to stick with YouTube probably for a while. But, go find your way. But remember what I just told you, because those are going to be the answers. And the ones that's making it, that's how they're doing it. So, all right, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Go ahead and put a like, a comment down below to help this video for sure. Get more people out to see it and hear the answers to online business. And with that being said, y'all, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. I look forward to seeing you part of this